let's get in a fundamental street view. Piyush Garg, Chief Investment Officer of ICICI Securities, joins us now on the show. Piyush, good having you. Thanks so much for joining in. What's the sense, Piyush? It's a bit of a day of consolidation after 2 days and one big day of downtick that we saw post the GAR resolution coming in. You think we are headed for lower levels, or we'll consolidate at these 5,000, 1,400 kind of levels?
I think it would entirely depend upon how global markets behave, because I think this entire downward move that we are seeing from 53 odd levels, which started I think last Wednesday or something, is because of global markets being very choppy and new concerns. Actually the old concerns, but in a new form or a new avatar has come up back in Europe, because Europe has been a concern for last 2 years, and I don't see it going away also in next 2-3 years, unless something else happens there in terms of a breakup of euro or something else which can clearly send a message across that things are improving fast. So that doesn't happen. It's a pendulum which keeps swinging between pessimism to optimism on the European front. So I think one needs to watch Europe, and especially DAX. We have found that our market is more correlated to DAX, and if you see the movement of DAX in last 1 week or in last 1.5, 2 months, it very much mirrors, or Nifty very much mirrors what DAX is doing. So obviously I think Europe also adds a concern on the external front, that is the rupee front, because if the European situation gets messier, then what happens is that the dollar strength returns back and the dollar index tends to rise, which creates a double pressure on rupee, because once dollar starts rising, then rupee dollar parity rate has to go up for rupee to be neutral vis-a-vis other currencies. And anyway we have current account problems, so that causes further problem there also, because the flows tend to ebb if the European problem tends to escalate at any point of time, because then the risk of things starts. So I think it's a mix of all these things. So let's see how the global markets behave, and that would set the trajectory for Indian markets as well.
Okay, Piyush, what your sense on how you would rank the bank earnings up until now, because it's been a mixed bag in terms of what the PSU as well as the private banking lot had to deliver.
Yes, I think private sector banks delivered better numbers than what the PSUs have delivered on an overall basis. But I think banking sector also will move with the market, and see, one has to keep in mind as to what happens on the rupee front, because that to my mind is the biggest macro risk that our economy runs, and we run that risk for a very long time unless there are policy decisions taken. Now let's not get into something like crude comes down, so that will, I think, pave a good way for current account situation to get better, but that would be more by default than design. Because if crude comes down and let's say government does not hike petroleum prices, which could be very likely the case, then I think it's again a problem in the medium to longer term. Short term, yes, you can rejoice, current account may come down, current account deficit may come down, even the fiscal deficit may come down, but then that becomes a problem. So from a banking perspective, this currency threatens the monetary policy transmission as well, because if the currency does not behave well, then I think there is a very little scope for the central bank to cut rates further, which is required because the economic growth rate is clearly falling. So once that does not happen, second thing, if RBI supplies dollars, the liquidity tends to get sucked out of the system. So the structural liquidity deficit also tends to increase in the system. So which hinders the monetary policy transmission, because if you lower interest rates and the overall rates in the economy do not go down, then the effectivity of the monetary policy transmission is hindered. So I think that is where the problem lies. Plus, if the economic growth rate does not pick up in any near future, then I see this NPA problem rising far beyond what one can imagine in the banking system as well. Then I think even the private sector banks will not be spared, though on relative basis they may still do better.
Okay. Piyush, one pocket that you believe will either do well if the markets do well, or will severely underperform should the markets go down? One pocket that you would watch out for.
No, I think this consumer stocks, I think they will continue to do well, because that is one story, the Indian demographic, the consumption story. That is, I think, not going away in a hurry, and in bad times also that story has held. And the way the government is pumping money into the economy through very high fiscal deficit, subsidy, whatever you may call. But I think that is creating this excess demand which is coming from rural side or the poor section of the society or whatever. So that sector I think will hold, the ITCs, the levers, and all that. They might not crack too much. It's not to say that they will not go down. If the market goes down 20%, they could go down 10%. But that is where I think they will stop.